Hey there, photography enthusiasts. Alberto here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into the fundamentals of photography in just under 10 minutes. So it's basically a resumed version of my previous video covering the same subjects. So here you go, the 3 pillars that lay the foundation for capturing stunning images. Whether you're a beginner or looking to refresh your knowledge, stick around as we break down ISO sensitivity, aperture, and shutter speed. First up, let's talk about ISO sensitivity. ISO measures the camera sensor's or film sensitivity to light. Think of it as the capability of your camera to capture light. Keep your ISO as low as possible, usually not exceeding 3200 in most cases, to maintain image quality and minimize noise, especially in well-lit conditions. Now, onto aperture. Aperture controls both the amount of light entering your camera and the depth of field in your images. It's represented by an F number. Remember, the lower the F number, the wider the aperture, which is perfect for portraits and isolating subjects. On the other hand, higher F numbers mean smaller apertures, great for group shots, landscapes, and product photography. Here's real-life samples I prepared for you to better understand F numbers. In this case, a small aperture of f2.8 on a telephoto lens of 200mm allows us to isolate the subjects from the background, resulting on a shallow depth of field. At the same time, a high shutter speed allows us to freeze the bird's motion. Using a low 200 ISO number due to a well-lit scene allows us to get a crisp, sharp image. The same techniques can be used to any moving subject, for example freezing this cycler motion. Finally, let's talk shutter speed. Shutter speed determines the precise duration the camera's shutter is open, allowing light to reach the sensor. Lower shutter speeds are ideal for static shots, especially when your camera is mounted on a tripod, to avoid motion blur. Although, having your camera on a tripod and using a slow shutter speed along your creativity can help you achieve awesome results, by using motion blur on your advantage, as in this water movement captures. This technique is very successful for landscape captures. In contrast, high shutter speeds freeze fast-paced action, capturing a moment in perfect clarity. These 3 elements, ISO, aperture, and shutter speed, are the very basics you need to master in any photography niche. Remember, they work together to achieve a balanced exposure and creative control over your images. Well, that's a wrap for today's crash course in photography basics. I hope you found this information helpful in understanding ISO sensitivity, aperture, and shutter speed. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Share this video with fellow photography enthusiasts. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Keep snapping those incredible shots, and we'll catch you in the next video. Happy shooting!